Little girls with dreams become strong women with vision. Happy National Girl Child Day to all. Educate, empower, encourage. Today is the day to renew our commitment towards providing equal opportunities to our girls. On National Girl Child Day, as we celebrate accomplishments of our daughters, we pledge to bridge the gender divide to build an inclusive and equal society. On the occasion of National Girl Child Day, we celebrate the daughters of India who, with a strong resolve and undaunted idealism, are creating an identity in every sphere. The organizers of the event is IIMT Group of Colleges, established in the year 1994, under the guidance of Honorable MD Sir Dr. Mayank Agarwal. IIMT as a group, large and diversified, imparts knowledge in the field of engineering, management, education, law, pharmacy, etc. The programs are structured to keep pace with the present dynamics and globalized scenario, meeting requirements of industry and education. Its branch, IIMT College of Law, Greater Noida, under the guidance of its esteemed director, Dr. Monica Rastogi, apart from providing professional education, is providing practical exposure in the form of periodic moot courts, seminars, webinars, and live sessions, etc. As we celebrate National Girl Child Day, on behalf of IIMT Group of Colleges, I, Ishita Tyagi, Assistant Professor Law, welcomes you all. And to honor the event, we have our esteemed guest of honor, Ms. Shaily Kadyan. I would now request Dr. Tanushree to welcome our guest. Over to you, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am. With
Good
immense
evening.
sense of gratitude and pleasure, I, Dr. Tanushree, take this opportunity to welcome our guest today, Mrs. Shaily Kadyan from Muzaffarnagar. She has many achievements to her credit. Among her academic qualifications are, she has done her MBA from IIMT Business School, MCom from Punjab University. She has qualified the prestigious TEFL exam. She is currently working as PGT Business Studies in DPS Muzaffarnagar. In the Mrs. India pageant 2021, she has won Mrs. India 1 in a Million 2021, first runner-up classic, Mrs. India 1 in a Million most photogenic 2021, Mrs. India 1 in a Million most popular 2021. My heartiest congratulations, ma'am, for such achievements, and my best wishes for you for your future endeavors. I now request our guest to enlighten our audience with her words. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Dr. Tanushree, for such a warm welcome. I can't tell you how happy and how delighted I am to be here today amongst you all. It's a great honor for me, and a big thank you to the entire team for that. And that too on this special day, it's National Girl Child's Day. I mean, this has made my day even more special. So IIMT, yes, when I think about IIMT, the two words some words that come to my mind are reputation, high reputation, and high ranking. So I was going through this virtual tour on IIMT, and I was amazed to see the number of courses IIMT is offering, right in the field of education, law, engineering, pharmacy, and whatnot. And the most important part about IIMT that I really liked was that it is actually focusing on developing the personalities, of the students in totality. So that is something very amazing. The virtual tour that I was going through, it enlightened me with a lot of things, about IIMT. I mean, what a beautiful campus, amazing campus, how beautifully maintained, and what amazing facilities, I must say, right from mess facilities to practical labs to, sports facilities to hostel facilities and whatnot. So amazing it was to actually take the virtual tour. I really want to visit the campus personally someday. I would want to see it physically someday. It is so beautiful. And one thing that caught my attention was the mandir. which made me understand that, IIMT actually focuses on our roots, which is very, very essential, right? And of course, the cleanliness part, I think this is one of the most clean campuses ever that I have seen in my life. And for some seconds, I started thinking about our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji's Swachh Abhiyan mission, that was really commendable. So yes, the entire credit goes to the leaders of IIMT, Mr. Mahinder Soni and Dr. Mayank Agarwal, and of course, the entire team. So I'm really, really blessed to be between you all. And yes, it is National Girl Child's Day. It is celebrated on 24 Jan every year. It is a very, very special day. But in my opinion, मेरी opinion से, ये दिन हर दिन celebrate होना चाहिए. A girl child is a blessing from God. Dr. Tanushree, I think I've lost you here.
No, ma'am, no, ma'am.
All right, all right, fine. So a girl child is supposed to be a blessing from God. It's a gift from God, right? Many of us know this. Many of us have understood this. And some of us need to understand this, right? So if a girl child is given equal respect, equal love, equal care, equal opportunity, equal freedom, then she can definitely do wonders and she can make the whole nation proud. And that's the kind of power she has. That's the kind of strength she holds. That's the kind of potential she carries. And this is right from the start. We are made that way. So all that we need, all that these girls, the girl child needs is support, care, love. And when I'm talking about support, care, love, I want to emphasize on health, nutrition, and education, which is very, very important for every girl child. All right, so we have examples in front of us. We have Kalpana Chawla, we have Sushmita Sen, Aishwarya Rai, we have Deepika Padukone, we have Pratibha Patil ma'am, we have Kiran Bedi ma'am, we have PV Sindhu and Saina Nehwal, and the list goes on. It's endless, right? So if they could do it, any girl child can actually do. All she needs is encouragement, motivation, which should be given to her. It is my message to all the families out there who are having daughters in their families. You should encourage, you should motivate your daughters, and then you see how they will never let you down. And of course, you're supposed to be giving them moral values also, and then give them the freedom, and then see how proud she makes you. So कहते हैं ना, जिस घर में एक बेटी का मान सम्मान होता है, एक लेडी का मान सम्मान होता है, उस घर में खुशियां होती हैं. और जहां पे एक बेटी का मान सम्मान नहीं है, वहां पे कुछ नहीं है. वहां पे जो खुशियां होती है वो भी चली जाती हैं, right? And this goes for the entire nation also. One of the key features of a developed nation is how empowered the women are, right? How empowered the girls are, right? So that is the reason why our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji is actually working towards this direction. So yes, very, very happy National Girl Child's Day to all of you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And we have many questions popping up for you. May I ask them?
Sure, please go ahead.
Ma'am, what do you think was the most challenging part of the pageant that you have won? I think that is something many people associate these pageants with only a beautiful face. How do you think that there are much more to it?
Right. So this pageant, when I came across it, there was this ad on Facebook, and when I saw it and actually went through it, I actually found out that it is such an authentic pageant, which is the focus of this pageant. That is what really impressed me. So they were looking at an overall personality and not just, they were not going to just focus on the outer beauty itself. So that is what made me go for it, right? So yes, I did face challenges, because when I signed up for it, I had so many things going on at that point of time. I'm a mother of 3.5-year-old twins, and I'm also teaching. So I had so much going on, my hands were full. And then this competition came in, and the target was not just to be a part in the beauty competition, not just to win it, the target was that being an educator, if I win this title, I can actually use my title, my voice, to motivate others, like how I'm standing here, between you all today. So that was the whole idea behind it. So yes, that was a little challenging, but then I had my family support, and everybody in the family supported me, and they said, we are standing by you, you just go ahead. And so I went ahead with the competition. And then came the tough part, because I had never done this before in my life. I had never catwalked, I had never done photo shoots, nothing of the kind. So I had to work on that. I really had to work every step of the way. So this is a pageant, and pageant is supposed to be a competition, and it's supposed to be having a number of rounds, right? So there is introduction round, there was a photogenic round, there was beauty with brains round, there was misfit round, and then there were, of course, those question answer rounds. So I had to prepare myself. So that was very, very challenging. And amidst all of this that was going on, taking care of my children, and taking care of my home and my school and my students in the school, I had, so all of that was going on together. But I never gave up. With my strong will, I just managed it all. And then during the competition, the most challenging part was that every lady who had come was class apart. She was beautiful in every aspect. They were extremely, extremely talented, with strong backgrounds, scientists, army officer, Air Force officer, CEOs, MDs, God knows who all national level, Kathak dancers, Bharatanatyam dancers, a national level shooting champion, international level badminton champion. So we had this lot there, and they were so inspiring. For once, I became a little nervous, because I was wondering, if I can actually make it. But then I'm the person, who focuses more on her efforts. So I wanted to focus more on my efforts than the result. I did that, and I got it. Yeah. Dr. Tanushri, you're not audible. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I was asking, in your opinion, how far we have reached in terms of achieving gender equality in India?
See, the mindset of people is changing. Society is definitely changing, and it has changed quite a bit post-independence. So yes, with our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, the kind of schemes he has brought in, the kind of messages he's passed on, and even otherwise, with a number of people realizing that a girl is as good as a boy, and she also needs as much care, and as she also needs as many opportunities as are available to boys. So yes, people's mindsets definitely they have changed quite a bit, and they are still changing, because there is still some lot that needs to change their mindset regarding this. But I'm sure with time, it is definitely going to get sorted out, and everybody's going to understand the value of a girl child, and definitely our nation is going to turn out to be a very developed nation eventually. Yes.
How important is family support for such competition and other competitions as well? As you know, many Indian families, especially in rural regions, still do not allow their daughters to, independently choose their career options. So what do you think that how much family support is essential for moving ahead in life, especially for a girl child?
Right. So family support is very, very crucial, very, very important, very essential. Family support के बिना बहुत tough हो जाएगा, because all children, whether it's a girl, whether it's a boy, they look up to their parents, right? And they consider them as their ideas, right? And then they just follow their guidance, they just follow their support, and whatever they say, they just follow it, right? So it is very, very important that whatever parents guide is, they should understand what they're guiding towards. So yes, parents, family support is extremely important. If family encourages, if family motivates, the girl child, like I just mentioned, can reach to any heights. She can make the entire nation proud. She can really do wonders if she's given that chance. So that is the main message to everybody out there, to motivate and to encourage their girl child, and know that she also deserves, it is her right. It is her right to get education. It is her right to get love, equal care, equal respect, equal opportunities. It is her right. She's not asking for a favor. She's asking for a right. And that is very, very important. Yes.
Right, ma'am. And ma'am, how positive you are regarding, especially when we consider today the career achievements of married women. What are the obstacles that they may face in their future endeavors, and what all things that they should keep in mind while trying to achieve their dreams?
Right. So, one should not think that because I'm married, all the ladies out there who think that, I'm married now and I can't do anything after that. I mean, that should not be the thinking. The thinking has to change, right? So whether you're married, you're not married, it is immaterial. Okay. And as far as obstacles are concerned in our lives, obstacles will always be there. Obstacles हमेशा हमारी लाइफ में रहेंगे. कभी कोई सी ठीक है ना. एक स्ट्रगल खत्म होगी, दूसरी स्टार्ट हो जाएगी, राइट? सो यू हैव टू फेस those obstacles with with a lot of courage. You have to be courage about it, you have to be brave about it, and just face your fears. So yes, once you get married, of course you get tied up with other responsibilities also, but then like I mentioned in the other interviews also, we women are multitaskers. We are born talented, we are extremely creative, we are talented, we can handle so many things together, and we can beautifully balance all relationships, and we can balance our career, our work, and our home, our kids. We can look after our family also very beautifully. All that is needed is a little support from the family side, a little encouragement, and we can beautifully handle everything. A lot of women are doing that so beautifully. So you should not consider that just because I'm married now, just because I have kids now, my career, and I cannot do anything, it comes to a halt. No, maybe you might need a break. All right, fine, you take a break, understand and organize your time, and then go ahead. And then go ahead, convince your family. In case the family is totally against it, and they're also worried about how you'll be handling everything together, then convince them. If the others can do it, even I can do it. Convince them, and then prove it to them. When you're working, prove it to them that how beautifully you're handling your home also and your career also with their support. Right? So one should never give up in life. And it is very important, I think, in today's time, this is for all the girls out there, all the women out there, married, unmarried, and at whatever age level you are, it doesn't matter. You have to be financially independent. It is very, very important, because when you're financially independent, what happens is, you're able to strongly face any challenge in your life. That confidence factor is there inside you, and it makes you feel independent, and you can utilize financial independence to build yourself, to build your career, and to face any problem that can come in front of you. So you got to be brave that way and have a never give up attitude. Yeah.
Ma'am, we can see a lot of government schemes coming up for women upliftment, but still there are many things that we are lagging behind. Where do you think that we still need to work on, or how can we move ahead with our goals and achieve complete gender equality within India?
See, it all starts from the roots. It all starts from the roots. That's why the message is for all the families out there. The message is to all the parents out there having daughters, right? So it all starts from there. All right. So the mindset of the society has to change for any change to happen, right? And what is the society? It's us only, right? So if the family, if the parents of who are having daughters, it all, like I just mentioned, it's sub root se hi start hota hai. If they start encouraging their girl child, their daughters, to do wonders, if they support them with whatever resources they have, with whatever it is not necessary that everybody is financially well off. It is not necessary that way. But if you can support her with your words, with your motivation, with your encouragement, and of course there are so many schemes available. Suppose if you're not financially well off, there's so many schemes that you can avail of. You have free education schemes. You have Sukanya Samriddhi, wherein you can open accounts and get good rates of interest. And there's so many schemes that have opened up, even for health, for that matter. There is Ayushman Health Yojana. There are so many schemes that the government has launched, and scholarship schemes, of course, with educational institutions will give. So it's up to the girl child to put in her effort. All right, it is the duty of the family to support her however they can, and then it is a duty of the girl child to give in her 100% in whatever field she wants to get into. She has to understand that this is my interest area, this is my field. I want to give in my 100%, put in all my effort that I can, and achieve my goal. Okay, the parents are there to support, but it is my hard work that will take me where I want to reach. So that is very important. It's the family support and the hard work of the daughters, or hard work of the girl child, which is very, very important, which will take her where she wants to be eventually. Without hard work, no matter how much a family might support, if you're not putting in that hard work, you're taking things for granted, then it's really not going to work out. Yeah.
Ma'am, just the last request, one message that you would like to give to our female students studying at IIMT group.
Right. So all you girls out there, first of all, you're very, very privileged and very, very lucky that you are part of such a reputed institute. Just the fact that you all are there itself shows that how, you have a strong backup, your family standing by you. You are really privileged that ways, and you should be grateful. All right. So always be grateful in your life. Be grateful to God that you believe in, because, let's start off with the basics. We have our eyes, ears, nose, hands, legs in our place. We have a mind, okay, which works well, which is functional. That itself is something to be grateful for, honestly. Okay, the rest all can follow, but this is the basic. So be grateful to God, be thankful that you are blessed. All right, always, I mean, people don't do this, and it's very, very important. People take this for granted. Just remember, you have to take your parents' blessings always. Never forget that. Take your parents' blessings, take your teachers' blessings. Very, very important. कहते हैं ना, गुरु सबसे ऊपर है ना? गुरुर ब्रह्मा, गुरुर विष्णु, गुरुर देवो महेश्वरा, गुरुर साक्षात परम ब्रह्मा, तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः. So गुरु का स्थान सबसे ऊपर है. So you should have respect towards your family, towards your parents, and towards your teachers. Most important thing. The next thing is having belief in yourself. Never ever think that you are less than anyone. You don't have to compare yourself with anyone. You are beautiful, you are talented, you are amazing in yourself. And every person has some or the other quality which makes him or her stand apart. So you have it in you too. So what you need to do is you need to recognize that skill. You need to recognize your interest area and work towards it. Just don't follow the crowd. Do what your mind tells you. All right. Follow that and then give your 100%. Now you are here, you're studying here. When you are studying, you just study. The focus should be on your studies only. When it's time to play, enjoy. But when you're studying, you're studying. So that's the way it should be. All right. Study should be your focus. Everything else can come much later. Remember that always. It's your hard work only which will get you where you have to be. And the most important thing is keep yourself mentally and physically fit. So you got to take up some form of exercise, whether it is pranayam, yoga, Surya Namaskar. You want like dancing, you can go ahead and dance. You want to jog, you can jog. I mean, whatever suits you, pick up a form of exercise, make it a part of your routine every day. Because all of this, whatever your goals are, anything that you want to achieve, you can only achieve when you are mentally and physically fit. Agar yahi nahi hai, to aap kuch bhi nahi kar paoge, right? So it will help you. It will help you face all the challenges in life. It will help you remain stress-free, and you will be good for anything that comes your way. That's the way it is. And then, of course, be, like I just mentioned, be grateful, be thankful for whatever God has given you, whatever you have got in your life. Everybody is not so privileged. Always have good thinking, high thinking, positive thinking, and work towards that. And you will surely achieve your goals. Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It was wonderful talking to you. I now request Ms. Ishita Tyagi, Assistant Professor Law, to please propose vote of thanks.
Thank you so much.
So with this, we conclude our session. On behalf of IIMT College of Law, with all due respect, I would like to thank you, ma'am, for gracing the event and for all your noble contribution towards redefining feminism and uplifting womanhood. An event of this magnitude could not have taken place without the guidance and support of Honorable MD Sir Dr. Mayank Agarwal, Honorable DG Sir Mahindra Soni, and Director Law Dr. Monica Rastogi. Lastly but not the least, HR Head Ajay Puri and Mrs. Renu Rana. Lastly, I would like to thank our audience for gracing the event and being patient listeners. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, ma'am, for being part of the session.
Thank you so much. Thank you to the entire team. Thank you to Dr. Mayank Agarwal and Mr. Mahindra Soni. And they are amazing leaders. And I really wish the entire team, great success. I wish you all achieve great heights. A big thank you to Dr. Monica, who actually invited me on the show. Thank you so much, Mr. Ajay, Ms. Renu, for arranging this show. And thank you so much, Dr. Tanushree and Ishita, for guiding me through into it and being such wonderful hosts. Thanks a ton.
Thank you,
Stay
ma'am.
blessed.
Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am.
Bye. Take care.
All the best.